Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between emerald mountains and sapphire seas, there was a village known as Drakensvale. It was said that deep within the valley lived a dragon, an ancient, majestic creature with scales that shimmered like molten gold and eyes that glowed with the wisdom of centuries. In Drakensvale, a young girl named Lyra dreamed of adventure. She was different from the other villagers, who feared the dragon and avoided the valley at all costs. Lyra, however, was fascinated by the stories of its grandeur and the mysterious treasures it guarded. One fateful day, the kingdom fell into despair. The nearby river, the lifeblood of the village, had dried up, leaving the crops to wither and the wells empty. The villagers begged the king for help, but even his advisors could offer no solutions. In the midst of the chaos, an old woman whispered to Lyra, "Only the dragon of Drakensvale holds the answer to our plight, but no one dares to seek it." Determined to save her village, Lyra packed a satchel with bread and courage, setting off for the dragon's lair. The valley was as beautiful as it was eerie, with mist curling around ancient trees and the sound of distant roars echoing through the air. When she reached the dragon's cave, Lyra stood at the entrance and called out, "Great dragon of Drakensvale, I seek your wisdom." The ground trembled as the dragon emerged, its wings casting a shadow over the land. Its voice was deep and resonant as it asked, "Why do you disturb my slumber, little one?" Lyra swallowed her fear and explained the village's plight. The dragon listened, its golden eyes unblinking. When she finished, it let out a rumbling sigh. "I could restore your river," the dragon said, "but my magic comes at a price. Are you willing to offer something in return?" Lyra nodded, though her heart pounded. "Anything," she whispered. The dragon tilted its head, studying her. "Then give me your most precious possession. Not gold, not jewels, but something that comes from your heart." Lyra hesitated, thinking of her family and the little carved locket her late mother had given her. It was all she had left of her, but she knew what she had to do. Removing the locket, she held it out to the dragon. "This is my most precious treasure." The dragon's gaze softened as it took the locket with a claw. "Your courage and sacrifice will not be forgotten," it said. The dragon reared back, its roar splitting the air, and with a mighty swing of its tail, it struck the ground. Water gushed forth, flowing in a crystal-clear stream that raced toward the village. When Lyra returned, the villagers celebrated her bravery and the return of the river. As for the dragon, it disappeared into legend once more, but not without leaving a parting gift. Lyra awoke one morning to find the locket returned to her, glowing faintly with golden light, and the words, "Thank you, brave heart," etched into its surface. And so, Lyra became the heroine of Drakensvale, remembered not just for her courage, but for the bond she forged with the dragon of the valley.